Misu-chan here. I was honestly debating on whether or not if I wanted to make this story time, but looking back on it, I thought it was funny and maybe it would make an interesting topic to talk about. So, to start this story off, I am bisexual. I am romantically and sexually attracted to men and women, transgenders included, as well as non-binaries. I found this side of me back in 2015, maybe. I had said to some friends that I saw myself dating girls, but I wasn't sure about being in a full committed relationship, as in full on marriage. But during quarantine last year, I met a guy on Facebook dating, and we actually had a lot in common. We hung out a few times, and I honestly thought we could be long term, but it didn't work out in the end. So after that, I had a bit of self-discovery that I did have a sexual attraction to females and maybe I should try out a relationship with one. I told this to some friends and they yelled at me because they were like, Misu-chan, we got that vibe the minute we met you. We were just waiting for you to fully say it yourself. So my friends knew I was gay before I did. Now, I knew I'd have to tell my family so they wouldn't be fully shocked if I showed up and was like, yo, this is my girlfriend or non-binary partner. Come at me, bro. On Facebook that same year, they had an event called Coming Out Day where you could use that hashtag and post your sexual preference along with whatever pronouns that you use. So I painted a headshot of myself in my sketchbook with the colors of the bisexual flag, which is pink, purple, and blue, then made the post on my page. My mom saw my post, liked it, and commented on it that I was a blessing for her and that she loved me with everything in her. From there, I kind of figured that she knew. Fast forward to Thanksgiving, I was going to tell the rest of my family about my sexuality. I even wore a shirt I got online that said, not shy about being bi. In the end, I never really said anything. I don't know why. I guess bad timing. I don't know. But sometime later, I went to my mom's house to visit her and the new puppy that she got from my cousin. Also, to add on to this, can't talk. I sent her a Christmas list, and one of the things that I put on it was that I wanted a bi pride flag to put in my room. Before I left her place, she just asked me straight up, are you bisexual? I simply answered, yes. Her response? She shrugged her shoulders and said, okay, when were you going to tell me? I told her about the Facebook post from Coming Out Day and said I figured that she knew just from that. My mom's next response? I was just checking. I was waiting for you to say something straight out. She then told me that she and my aunt talked about the post and said, I've always been weird. No lie. Those were her words. I'm not kidding. But she wasn't completely shocked that I identified as bi. So I explained that I am attracted to men and women, and she just said, okay. Her reaction was really hilarious to me because in my head, I predicted that's how she was going to react, and my mom wouldn't care too much about my sexuality as long as I was happy and I was treated right. But since then, I basically have updated all of my bios on my blogs depicting my sexuality and pronouns, which, by the way, just clarifying, I do identify as a woman. I use she, her pronouns. Just gonna put that flat out on the table right now. I get that it's hard to open up to family about this subject, especially in today's society where the LGBTQ plus community, also known as the Rainbow Mafia, are being attacked with homophobic and transphobic comments. But if you have someone to confide in, I encourage you to speak up and at least share it with them, so that way you aren't really hiding all of yourself. Don't let the opinions of others keep you from being yourself and living your life. Sometimes being yourself is how you get people to remember you. A lot of people I went to high school with remember all of the crazy crap that I did. And, like, final thoughts, life is honestly too short to live how society wants you to live. Just let your colors show, and let your voice be heard. Be yourself, stay true, and most importantly, stay weird and awesome.